So welcome back to me sharing my reflection on the body, mind and aura detox. We are on day 4. Lego. So day 4 was all about the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is located in your pelvic area and it is responsible for our emotional body, our sensuality, our sexuality, and just all things pleasurable that we feel through ourselves and the relationships that we have with people, the relationships that we have with our environment. It's all about stimulating our senses. So on day 4 I dedicated this day to really trying to connect with how I actually feel. And shout out to Indigo 11 Tribe. I got this activity from Osset where every couple of hours you check in with yourself, you check in with how you feel. You actually make time throughout the day, whether you have to schedule it in, set your alarm, whatever you need to do, to just stop and ask yourself, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? And that was actually such a challenge for me because I'm very calculated in my way of thinking. It was hard for me to actually honestly ask myself, like, how am I feeling? Because my thoughts would get in the way. And especially someone like me who's a bit more introverted, sometimes struggle to communicate how we feel. And one of those reasons I've come to find is because we don't trust our heart to communicate with our head. It's usually our head communicating with our hearts. I found myself a couple of times throughout the day when I asked myself, okay, how am I feeling? It took a bit longer, like I said, for that trust to kick in and just feel. I know that a lot of us come from really difficult upbringings and we carry a lot of those layers with us. So we are constantly in survival mode, we're constantly in hustle mode, and we are afraid to just be vulnerable and to just allow our emotional body to lead us. Especially as women of color, you know, we've really inherited being at the front line in our families, and that causes us to just navigate our lives from a very left brain orientation. And when that's too dominant, you neglect the right side and you neglect that side of your brain to develop the creative side, the feminine energy to kick in. We need to be strategic at times, we need to think, we need to be logical, but we also have to allow our emotional body to lead. Because that's where the good stuff lies, that's where we connect to our creative side. It's a really tricky thing and it's something that I need to practice. So if you are someone like that just allows your mind to dominate your heart, challenge yourself by trying to flip it. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's something that you need to help yourself to develop. It's literally a skill that you need to develop. That was my lesson, just the fact that I struggle to quiet my mind. I mean, even in meditation, I struggle with meditation because I just can't quiet my mind. But doing things that get you in the zone help. For me, it's singing, or it's cleaning, or just doing my hair. That puts me in a zone, and then I'm allowed to just give permission for my emotions to lead. Boom.